the margin between two human hearts. Shadows on the parapet where silence keeps its parts. Letters in the pockets, faces in pocketed frames, names stitched into scarves, small constellations of the names. Candles tucked in tin, a tremor in the breath. The world is kept between two breaths, and the night prepares its death. And when the wind forgets to wear the colors of the fight, something older than the flags remembers how to light.
Lanterns across the wire, we fold our guns like paper birds, calling out each other's names with voices made of words. Candles across the wire, tonight the world forgets to break.
Choirs lift like distant hymns, muted brass in the cold night air. When hands reach across the divide, the sky remembers prayer. We trade cigarettes and chocolate, photographs and jokes, a postcard of a child, laughter trembling like the oak. Boots scrub clean, helmets turn to cups, the trenches breathe a song, the ghosts of long tomorrows hush for once the dark belongs. A carol in German, a carol in a tongue of roses, the notes bloom out like lanterns where no man's land supposes. The line is only line until someone steps across, and history gives way to hush, a fragile, fearless loss. The guns are heavy stories, the silence tells them true, and in that pause between the beats, a different beat comes through.
Lanterns across the wire, we fold our guns like paper birds, calling out each other's names with voices made of words. Candles across the wire, tonight the world forgets to break.
Soft choirs like distant hymns, muted brass for the cold night air. When hands reach across the divide, the sky remembers prayer. We stood like islands, maps with missing seams, haunted by the echoes of 100 broken dreams. Yet there's a tenderness that trembles in the palm, a handshake like a promise, an arm that keeps you calm. For one thin night the orders folded up like paper maps. We were not the uniform, we were the father, sons and scraps. And under candlelight we forgave the thunder's roar, because the smallest mercy opens every shuttered door. A fragile, fearless loss. The guns are heavy stories, the silence tells them true, and in that pause between the beats, a different beat comes through.
Lanterns across the wire, we fold our guns like paper birds, calling out each other's names with voices made of words. Lanterns across the wire, tonight the world forgets to break.
Choirs wise like distant hymns, muted brass for the cold night air. When hands reach across the divide, the sky remembers prayer. We walk back to our uniforms like actors to a stage, pocket the memory like contraband against the coming rage. But every year the candles find the mouths that need a flame. Lanterns across the wire, and someone speaks your name. Amen. The choir whispers into the wire.